Hello, hello, hello to all of my wonderful Tauruses. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a very special reading on today. Now, this reading is going to cover 11.5 and 11.6, okay, for you all, for my Tauruses. Because I'm not sure if I put up a reading for you all for November 5th, but I wanted to cover the numbers. The only number I haven't covered is 2, and I'm going to come up with the number 2 on the back end of all the readings. But I just wanted you all to know. Listen, Taurus, we know that the number 11 is a gateway. It's a portal for the universe to try to get messages through to you. Now, what's really interesting about what you all are going through right now is that Uranus is retrograde in your sign, in Taurus, right? So Uranus is really the planet that's like the great awakener. I just want to let you all know that. So right now Uranus is, even though it's Aquarius's ruling planet, what it governs is that it makes you, this is the planet that really makes you unique. You know, sort of how you adapt to sudden change, breakthroughs, exploration, progressive ideas, right? So while Uranus is in Taurus right now, is retrograde in Taurus, it means, retrograde just simply means that the planet is moving forward, but it's moving forward at a slower pace, right? So this is a perfect time, Taurus, for you to really look inward and then like focus on your own independence and your own ability to harness that thing that makes you unique, right? So that you can use it to create the life that you desire. So lots of things are happening with the Taurus right now. Like I said, your planet is retrograde in, Uranus, Aquarius's planet, is retrograde in Taurus until January 13, which should go station direct at like almost 4 a.m. on January 13th, 2021. So just so you all will know what's happening right now. So you may start acknowledging new opinions. You may start seeing new aspects of your personality, just kind of sort of embracing a new style. I mean, just this, I want you all to just kind of sort of relax and just let it happen, because I know you all are fixed signs, you're earth signs, you're fixed signs, and you all are pretty used to doing some things. So for some of you all, it may seem really uncomfortable, right? So, and it may seem like it's a challenge because of that fixed energy that you have. So you may be a little resistant to change, but I want you all to just start acknowledging that things are happening in your lives. If you just step back for a minute and see, okay, you know what? Some things are happening around me that are not what I'm necessarily accustomed to or used to, but just embrace it, kind of go with the flow. Can we do that, Taurus? Hopefully so. Let's get into your reading. Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my wonderful Tauruses as it relates to all areas of their lives, specifically in areas of money and wealth, also in areas of power and intellect, also in areas of spirituality and where they need to take action, and also in areas of creativity and emotions. What is happening with my Tauruses? Give me some information for my wonderful Tauruses. Yes, during Uranus being retrograde in Taurus right now. Yeah, this is the Great Awakener. I'm telling you, Taurus, some things are happening. I think I mentioned it one time before that some things were happening. Let's talk, while I'm putting these cards out, let's talk about the number 5 and what the number 5, the vibration that the number 5 has. Yes, what about the vibrations of the number 5? Now, the vibration for the number 5 is, even if matter of fact, your card came up, Taurus. This is the Hierophant. This is attached to Taurus. Yep. What else? Do we have any other major arcanas? Yeah. So I'm starting to see some things happening with you all, which is great. I mean, really just wonderful things happening with you all. Like I said, emotionally, you all may be a little bit of resistant to change and what's happening, but these planets are so powerful till it's not even funny. But the number 5, because I know we're at November 6th today, but yesterday when I was doing 5s, I want to make sure we put up 5 and 6 for you today so that you know the significance of the number 5. The number 5 is it means a pivotal point. That's the number 5, the vibration that the number 5 carries. Means that it's a pivotal point, it's a new beginning, that you're connected to a higher consciousness, that you're exploring things that are unknown. Also, you have great magnetism and charm. You know, people actually find you attractive. You're very bright and alert. You enjoy traveling, art, music. You love change and freedom. Yes, the number 6 represents someone who is deeply compassionate, loving, and responsible towards family and friends. It represents being affectionate. It represents somebody who is a natural nurturer, someone who is very supportive, someone who exudes warmth, compassion, and wisdom, someone who is a healer. So Taurus, what I'm saying to you is that you are a natural nurturer. But here's what's happening with you right now with Uranus being retrograde in Taurus. You're learning to be a giver, like giving yourself the nurturing that you've been giving other people. And that's what may feel odd to you right now. That, wow, some things are really changing internally that I didn't really understand, but it's starting to make sense, right? So other people around you may feel like, wow, how come Taurus isn't as available as they usually are? But that's because you're nurturing yourself. You're giving yourself the nurturing that you are so known to do, to give other people, right? And because you're logical, you're a logical thinker. This is what I really, really love about Taurus is you all are logical thinkers, very generous and trustworthy, very determined, understanding, kind, patient, and all these other wonderful things. You're reliable. People know that they can count on you. You're stable. You're responsible. But you're all of those things first to other people. I need you all to turn that inward. Activate, your divine masculine. Give yourself that first, right? Because by default, you all are divine feminine. It doesn't matter if you identify as a man or woman, but you're divine feminine. And so that means that your energy is cyclic. You show your strength through inner reserve. So you want to make sure you nurture everybody around you. But this go around, while this planet is retrograde, while Uranus is retrograde in your sign, you want to focus more about giving yourself the nurturing you've been giving everybody else, which may be a little difficult. But you can do it. You certainly can do it. Some of you all have been feeling hopeless, in situations because you all are such nurturers. You want to make sure everybody around you feels like, you kind of, you're magnetic, you draw people in, right, Taurus? So you want to make sure everybody feels nurtured around you. And so when people just don't show that they are appreciative of your nurturing, then that can cause some problems. But here's what's happening with you now is that whether they tell you, oh, thank you so much, Taurus, I really appreciate the nurturing that you're giving me, or that you've been giving me. You're nurturing people with wisdom this time, right? You're making sure you're nurtured first. That's what's important. That's what's happening. See, this Two of Cups, this is about duality. This is why I know that you're tapped into your divine masculine energy. You are giving yourself. This represents you. Both of your hands. Divine masculine, divine feminine, right? Yes, right? So in the past, you may have been in relationships where you just felt, when I say relationships, not always romantic, okay? Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. When I say relationships, it could be platonic, it could be romantic, it could be professional, whatever. But you all know what I'm saying, right? So in the past, you all have made sure people were nurtured. And it's really disappointed you. So a lot of you all have put it out in the universe. I really want something to change. Is it something that I'm doing wrong, Most High God and universe? Is there something that I need to change? And so the universe said, I'm glad you asked. Uranus is retrograde in your sign. So this is a perfect opportunity for you to learn to slow down and really start paying attention to how to tap into your divine masculine energy. You see, Taurus, see how that works? And so if you've been in a deep relationship where you really love someone very, very deeply, you've been nurturing them, but they haven't been actively showing you or telling you that they appreciate your nurturing, it could leave you feeling like this. Yeah. Some people are on jobs where they just feel like, they hang in there, they take care of everybody else. They want to make sure everyone feels like they're just everybody knows that, you all are those solid people, very, very stable, will go the extra mile in the workplace, sometimes in a relationship, and so on and so forth, in whatever kind of relationship, right? Because I certainly don't want people to assume that when I say relationship, what I mean is romantic all the time, because it's not always romantic. But this is you all giving your best in every relationship, right? But this right here, you tapping into this, right? Your other side of your duality makes you almost feel like a kid again. Like, wow, you know what? All I had to do was give myself the nurturing that I've been giving other people, now I almost feel like a kid again. And that's how you gain the victory. That right there is how you gain the victory. And that's how you start feeling good again, by nurturing yourself. Not saying, people don't even appreciate all the nurturing that I bring to the table. Instead, say, you know what? I'm going to nurture myself first, right? So if they don't appreciate it, it's going to be really clear to me who gets to stay and who gets to go. Right, Taurus? Yes. So just know just how powerful these planets are. And like I told you what Uranus governs. Yeah, when I told you what Uranus governs, you know exactly why you're feeling the way that you're feeling. So instead of you getting upset and feeling hopeless or depressed or anxiety ridden, okay, now I understand. See, this is what I mean. Before I even pull these cards, you all are like Earth Mother. People really, and again, it doesn't matter if you identify as a man or a woman, people really just see you as solid and stable. You have a very compassionate heart, right? They just see you as someone who is grounded, right? Like a person who, if they need money, they can go to the Taurus. They need something, they know you have multiple streams of income, right? So people look at you as like, I don't want to say a bank, but they look at you as like a person. If I really, really need it, I know a Taurus has it, right? But the problem with that is the people who keep coming back to you, taking, and taking advantage of your nurturing. And it left you feeling like this. People around you, some people around you almost feel hostile towards you because it's like, oh my gosh, the Taurus is changing. No, this is who you've always been. You've always had the power to tap into your divine masculine, Taurus, so that you can get what you need. So really, this is a gift from Aquarius. This is a gift from their ruling planet Uranus, helping you to balance out those energies, right? So at first it makes you feel like this because there are people around you. Because remember I said you all are, your security and everything is rooted and grounded in family, in your finances and things like that. And so people around you are starting to wonder, what the heck is going on with Taurus? Okay, instead of blaming somebody, they should be thanking Uranus. Uranus, because it's retrograde in your sign. Yes. Very, very compassionate person. Yes, this is the Queen of Cups. You're a very compassionate person. You really, really do have a heart for people, right? But people have started to show who they really are. They really started to show that they were only attracted to you. Remember I said you all are magnets, very receptive. This is divine feminine energy. They were only attracted to you to see what they can get from you, Taurus. But you're starting to see who's that. So because this is a very different feel for you, you don't really know who to trust and who not to trust. See that snake slithering away right there? Yes. You don't really know who to trust, right? But guess what? You can trust you. And so when you start to give yourself the nurturing that you've been giving everybody else, your whole life is balanced out, more harmonious, right? A whole lot more harmonious, a whole lot more balanced out. You feel so much better because now you are receiving the nurturing that you're giving yourself first, okay? Again, we talked about the number 6. We talked about the number 5 and 6 because, like I said, I don't think I put up a video for you all for 5. I was having some technical problems, but I'm not sure if I put up a video for you all for 5. So I want to make sure I combine 5 and 6. Some of the things that you all want to say, as a positive affirmation with yourself is that you uplift others through love and joy. You say, I uplift others through love and joy. I share my love freely and generously. But guess what? Here's the difference now, Taurus. Now you share your love freely and generously with you. That's what I have for you, Taurus. Have a great day. Bye.